please don't scroll. There's something that I'd like to share. As you can tell, I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I'm heartbroken. This over here, that's Gunner. That's our family dog. He's 12 years old. And I know that you guys want to scroll because this is really not a really entertaining post. It's not a bunch of music. But if you live in Texas or Denton County, I want to tell you his story. And I think everybody should hear his story because it's actually fucking devastated. Devastating. It's our family dog of almost 13 years. His birthday is September 28th. It's crazy because on the way to work one day this week, on Tuesday, on the 3rd, is I was walking out to my car and I looked over here by my truck and he was laying next to my truck and sunbathing. And I said, "Hey, Bubba." And he popped up, which you'll see over here in this picture. And I just thought, I'm going to snap a picture. Little did I know that'd be the last time I ever seen him alive. Breaks my heart. But I want you guys to know what happened to him. So I went to work, went in Denton, went to work, came back home. And when I came back home, I didn't notice him missing because we have 8 acres. And as you can see over here, his tracking device is dead. It's just a pain in the butt to charge it every 2 days. But I charge it when we're headed out of town, or let's say Fort Worth or something, or a ways away, so I at least know where he's at. But I was just going to work in Denton, and I came back home and ran a couple. Before I did, I came back home, ran a couple errands on the way home, and came back home and didn't notice him missing. He just kind of roams the property and lays out in the barn, lays by my truck, out in the pond drinking. Even though I got a water bowl, he still goes out to the pond and drinks. I have 6 children, and 4 are still young in the house. A 3-year-old, a 5-year-old, a 6-year-old, and a 9-year-old that absolutely love this dog. It's our family dog. He spends a lot of time outside. I try to get him to come in the house, and some days he just doesn't want to. But when there's a storm, he's rushing to get to the door to lay by the fireplace. But that night, on Tuesday night, I was going to feed the dogs, and I started calling for him. And I noticed he didn't come, which was kind of weird. And so I thought, well, that's weird. So I called my wife and I said, "Hey, do me a favor, jump on the Nextdoor app and see if anybody's posted about Gunner because he's not here and it's getting dark." And she looked and she said, "No, nobody's posted." And I said, "Okay, this isn't good. So let me go check in the barn real quick." So I went out in the barn and he kind of hangs out there chasing bunny rabbits, and he wasn't even out in the barn. And so now I'm getting worried because now I'm fighting dark. So I jump in my car and I'm driving through the subdivision down over here and over on Big Sky Trail. And this is off Highway 380. And I'm thinking the worst. Maybe he got hit by a car. But then I'm thinking, well, he has arthritis on his hips. He can't walk that far. And so he's not going to make it too far. Maybe he's at one of my neighbor's homes. He just kind of just stays around our property, which, you know, I never have to worry about him going too far. So I drive around for hours, hours on end. Now it's dark. Now it's 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning, and I'm devastated. I can't find him. Like I'm scared. I'm nervous. I come home, I toss and I turn, I try to sleep all night. I wake up the next morning just exhausted on my conference call, and I tell my wife, do what you can, find what you can find out, do whatever you can to find anything, let me know. And I had a lady by the name of Deborah reach out to me and said, "Hey, your dog's at the McNatt Animal Shelter over off Elm Street in Denton." And I'm like, "What?" So I tell my wife, call over there, let him know I'll be over there after my conference call to pick him up. And so she did. And she texted me back, "They're closed today for the public, so you can't pick him up. We'll have to pick him up on Thursday." And I'm thinking, oh, great, more money I have to spend. But that was honestly the least of my worries. I thought, okay, he's safe. They know we're coming. He's there. And everything should be good. So I'll pick him up tomorrow. which today is Thursday. And as you can see, I'm heartbroken for a reason. I show up on Thursday, which is still within my 72-hour hold on a stray. They said that they picked them up on Highway 380 and 35, which is 12.2 miles from my place. There's absolutely no way he can make it that far with his legs. So I knew there was a fault in the story. I just couldn't figure out where it was and who picked him up. So I end up at the shelter today, and they take me in the back, and we're looking for Gunner. And we go from cage to cage to cage, and no Gunner. And then I show them the picture of Gunner, and I say, hey, he's here. Like, you guys posted him on your website that he's here. We called yesterday. You said you had him, and you told me to come pick him up today. Like, where's my fucking dog? At this time, they now usher me over to another room where there's a manager and like a regional director or a facility director by the name of Nikki Sosinas and Mindy Henry runs the place, and so does Nikki. Nikki's the director, and the other lady's the manager. At that time, they said, we had your dog. And I heard the verbiage that said had. And I said, wait. You say you had my dog? Where the fuck is my dog? Where's my dog? And she hesitated, and I said, did you fucking kill my dog? This is the picture that they posted on their website. As you can still see, he still has a tracking collar on. He looks healthy. There's nothing wrong with him. He's just old. He's got arthritis in his back, hips. I give him medication for it. And so I said, did you kill my fucking dog? And she looked at me and said, we put him down. I almost lost my shit. But I knew I had to stay calm, cool, and collected because I'm taking this as far as I can take it. I want license pulled. I want people fired. I had 72 hours to come get my dog. They knew I was coming, and they euthanized my dog within 24 hours. She then takes me to the back and says, you're more than happy to take your dog today. In a fucking red plastic bag. I have 37,000 followers and friends on TikTok. And I'm asking, and I'm begging you, I need you guys more than ever before. In order to do justice to Gunner, and for Gunner's story to get heard, I need to get this to the top. Because I have made phone calls all day today, and it's gone nowhere. It's getting nowhere. Every time I try to get up here, it gets knocked back down. Please, I'm begging you, please like this. Please comment this. Please repost this. Please share this. The animal facilities and shelters should be a safe place for dogs, for lost and scared dogs to go to, so owners can find them within a 72-hour time frame. And that's the ordinance. That's the city ordinance. I have 72 hours, and within the first 24 hours, they fucking killed my dog. No explanation. They just said he was old and he wasn't doing well. He was hurting. And we took it upon ourselves to stop the hurt. And I said, he has a chip. He has a tracking collar, my email, my phone numbers, my name. Look me up on Facebook. None of that happened, and they euthanized my family dog, and they killed my dog today. Actually, they killed it the other day. I had no idea. I thought yesterday that he was still alive when actually they already killed him. Please share this. Please like this. Please comment. Let's make this thing go viral. It's the animal shelter. It's the McNatt Animal Shelter off Elm Street in Denton. I want their jobs gone.